Hey guys, back with another Maple Story video here. This time, first runs on the Demon Slayer. We got Lotus, Lucid, Damien back to back to back. Use the boss rush. Still feeling it out on the Demon Slayer. Definitely didn't play my best. Like right here, I saved my V4 big burst to use as an iframe there. And probably could have just used it right away, and I think it messed me up later on in the fight. And I just underestimated how quickly we are going to clear this as well. This was my first Lotus run post-patch, and so I definitely could have been a little bit more aggressive here using my iframes and just using Dark Metamorphosis right at the start instead of kind of playing around and min-maxing there. But to be honest, I think this video is to share and showcase more less about what my Demon Slayer does and more about what everyone else is doing in my teams, because they are absolutely carrying my Demon Slayer. My Demon Slayer is 26 mil cap, almost 27, so it's no slouch. But as you'll see, I am barely contributing anymore at this point, which says more about the team. And so I think that I'll kind of showcase who is on the team and what classes I think I've been performing pretty well. We got Truffleox E, that's obviously Edward on the Nightwalker. He is, no surprise, probably doing over, I mean the math is just insane there. Him and Homeless, that's Primo on the Shade. And then Shani, Nightwalker again, Illuminati's Illumi, and Arandi is actually a Bishop. So doing great damage as well. And this is, I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah, Brock Heaven's Door. This was a smooth run. Like I said on the Demon Slayer, if I didn't hold my V4 till a little bit later on in phase 1, I could have had it up here with the stun, with Demon Awakening up, and I could have got max value, but I'm kind of just waiting out the timer here and then waiting for DS4, which was another mistake. I should have just popped it, and I underestimated how quickly we were going to burst through that. Didn't get max value. So still insane DPS. Really surprised and happy, but looking at the line counts, the battle analysis, I definitely could have gotten more out of my Demon Bane. 1,200 lines missing right there. So I know I already have more in me. Probably can push 120, 125 if I was able to get full value out of the V4. But it is what it is at this point. Runs are going fast and runs are insane. People are doing insane damage. And I did just doing 115 and barely even, not even being on first page and not even close is just insane. And Lucid is no different. This team is absolutely stacked. And we got, I think we have 3, maybe 4. Oh yeah. Truffleox X is obviously insane. 65 probably mil more cap. Ice Lightning Mage. Milarings Mila is a Night Lord. 58 mil cap. Homeless Shade Primo, I think he's 60 plus. And then Andyroo is a Wind Archer at around 54, I think, cap. So it's to showcase them, how they're doing. And that is just absolutely insane burst. I barely even got to go through my rotation, and we just absolutely annihilated Lucid phase 1. This team is, very top heavy, very strong. I'm just there for the leech, to be honest, at this point. But so phase 1 went through extremely fast, and it does change up mechanics a little bit for Lucid, and you'll see in Damien how we sort of play things. Some things do change that we do have to get used to, and the res, rebalance, and all the less support really does play a factor. But we're able to just do so much damage here that we're essentially running out of charges, or we're just charging. We're able to, almost died there, got lucky. I think we're able to push Dragon here. Yeah, so we got that cleanse right there. So we're able to push Dragon here and get through lasers and almost, get through this entire thing without going through minigame. if we had a little bit more DPS from me. And we had a first timer sub buddy on Lucid for Lucid as well. So definitely getting hard carried up at the top. Truffle Locks is just insane. Mila actually does catch up quite a bit, but then you'll see at the end of the fight, Truffle Locks just pumps out burst in phase 3 and just pulls away at the end. But there's another cleanse right there. And I think I did why am I not popping my V4 here? Oh yeah, I knew why, because we were going to get that right there. Okay. So probably the right play by me. And unfortunately, we are not able to cleanse here. I mean, understandably, we're not able to cleanse here. And our cleanse person died, actually. So that was unfortunate. We go immediately into minigame here. So we always got to take res. And you can see the res counters. I mean, even in a less than 3 minute run, we're going through the lives very, very quickly. And that is one thing that, I mean, across the board, you see people clear with 0 lives left, very low death counts left. And I mean, it is what it is. With the DPS being what it is right now, I mean, there's got to be a little bit of compensation, making it a little more challenging to offset. But here I'm able to pop I tried to stun it right there, and I guess it got immuned. And so I ended up missing my V4 right there a little bit. I think I was able to hit, but yeah, there got stunned right there, unfortunately. And we're able to burst it through right here. So again, I think I'm going to finish 7th place. And you see Truffle Locks just pull away right there. Jeez. If you want to rewind that, Truffle Locks and Mila were right there at the top and just pulled away. And I almost did 100 bill in 7th place. So doing 6% of the damage, or 7% of the damage. Just absurd DPS across the board at the top end for sure. Classes are doing ridiculous numbers, and it's just insane to see how fast these bosses are going down. I just can't wait for Will to come out. But yeah, 7th place doing 100 bill. I mean, what can I do, right? The cap gap is just insane. And we're going to finish off with Damien here. Again, just like phase 1 of Lucid, we did not know what to expect in phase 1 as far as burst wise. Again, a little sloppy on the Demon Slayer, and I wasn't even able to use my V4. It got a little clunky. I didn't use Blink here. And then it got stunned here instead of waiting to the corner, and it threw me off. Because I was trying to stun, but I was waiting for it to teleport, and it didn't teleport, it didn't move, so I wasn't sure what happened. And I ended up holding my V4, and we just wiped that thing. Mirror Jane at the top, that's a Buccaneer. Buccaneers are insane. That burst in 200 bill in 20 seconds? I mean, that is S tier burst right there. But overall, not a great run by me. You'll see the charts afterwards. Again, I don't even put my blink up. I got to switch it over here. Didn't even use my V4 at the start. Bottom of the DPS charts. And so the nice thing was that we were able to get a stun up here. And I was actually able to get my burst in right when Demon Awakening went through. So with Defense Smash 4, able to do some DPS there. Nice little iframe. And Benediction. So we're absolutely crushing here still. Orb in this run was definitely not the greatest. We had some issues, but you'll see Copy is a Phantom at the top. Mirror Jane, I said, was the Buccaneer. Homeless is the Shade. And Jenna, another Night Lord. Night Lords are creeping up the meters, and when it's a short fight like this, they're able to get their burst up at the perfect times. They are doing insane damage as well. I crept back up to 8th place, but that's kind of where I'm going to sit right here. Orbs, again, not ideal. It sort of hovered there for the most part. We missed Popcorn blocking that. And just all around sloppy, I think. For the most part, Damien, one of the issues with Damien at these short fights is that stuns sort of get messed up. things just happen a lot faster. The change to Phantom Synchro as well was very unique because it didn't allow Phantoms to Synchro both Popcorn and Tornado anymore. And in this run, actually, I forgot to mention, we do not have a Paladin. So we only have a Bishop Mass Res, and we only have a Phantom single res. And we do have a Buccaneer, right, for Time Leap. But it did get a little dicey and sweaty at the end because of the low amount of support that we had. One of the things that we learned is that we really have to hold on to Bishop Mass Res. And especially in this run, we did mistime our stun. And so we weren't able to stun World Tree. And we didn't have Bishop Res to bring everyone back to life that got killed by the orb. So it was a little bit, I mean, as sweaty and sloppy as a 5-minute Damien run gets. But I mean, I've failed Damien before in 5 minutes, so it's not like deaths right here. And I think we ended up holding these. We ended up having them take it or try to pally res. But yeah, I think we used Bishop Res right there. And so when World Tree comes up with no stun, we all end up on the ground. A lot of people died to orbs, and we did not have a single res, or we did not have a mass Bishop Res for this. And you'll see it right here in a second. We're going to have a lot of deaths. People are dead. World Tree's going to come. I want to see right there, use my V4 to see if I could immune that World Tree. I don't know why I thought I did, but I didn't. And yeah, see, I die. A few others die because of these orbs. And we didn't have Bishop Res for it. So the death counters go down very quickly. Luckily, if we missed an altar kind of here at the end, we probably would have wiped to start all over. But luckily, our altar team was pretty spot on and was able to get it done. And now that we have low bonding or branding counts, we pretty much were in the clear. But yeah, orbs, a little bit of me, a little bit of others doing a subpar job with orbs, kind of get stuck in the middle. But I mean, just the DPS with Primo absolutely carrying right here, we were able to sort of just push through, brute force our way through, and get the clear. So I did 5% damage, 52 build DPM. Not the greatest showing on my part. Comms were definitely stressful in this one for sure, but that's kind of the nature of the game right now. Bossing all levels. Thank you for watching. I want to showcase all these guys for absolutely cranking DPS and carrying me, but more Paladin content, more Demon Slayer content. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.